Hey, beautiful souls, it's your girl Catz, and I'm back with the energy forecast for this week of November 30th, and we're hitting out that starting gate this week. We think we're starting all, whoa, and then the eclipse hits. So, in Gemini, yes, so we've got like kind of a, Gemini delivers news. Okay, it's a very strong energy coming in, and it's not only that, but it's combining with the emotional stuff that has been being pushed. It's pushing to the surface and has been, especially over this past week and leading into Thanksgiving. Everything could be fine, but you start feeling very angry or sad and depressed, or maybe loneliness has started hitting you out of nowhere. Now we are entering the holiday season, so that's not really so much like unheard of or a surprise. It's the intensity of these like I shouldn't say negative emotions, but they're downer emotions that are coming to the surface. They're being shut. It's almost like a magnet, like the universe got this magnet, it's pulling it, and we're like, no, I'm good. It's all stuff that has to go, and we are going to get the answers on the sources. What are these emotions really truly connected to? That's what this eclipse is bringing in with the help of Gemini. Okay, Gemini it's very big on delivering information. Okay. And I feel like very strongly that I have my channel notes written down. There was a lot of stuff that came in. I feel like the news, information, messages are going to come in fast, and they're going to come in strong. It's going to be quick what's happening the first 3 days of this week. Endings are majorly in play. Also, though, new beginnings are majorly in play. We are going to see a whole bunch of... It's basically what I saw in my vision, to be honest with you guys. I wasn't even going to talk about, because I'm like, oh, that even made me kind of... I think I'll just like hide under the covers for the rest of this week. But I can't do that. I saw this big clipper ship. Huge, kind of think of a pirate ship. Okay. And there's this storm, and it's a circling storm. Like, it doesn't go anywhere. It's just hard. And we're just like, it's calm for a minute. We're like, okay, we're in the eye. It's all cool. And then all of a sudden it's like, wah! And it doesn't stop. It's just kept going and repeating. And people are like, it's like, talk about seasickness. And it's going to feel like that. It's going to feel rocky, and then okay. And then rocky, and then okay. But here's the thing. We can't predict it. It's just coming in. It's going to hit in waves. We're going to be up, we're going to be down. It's like to shake us up. That's what I'm feeling, like a big, huge shakeups. And anywhere where you were blind, okay, putting the blinders on, any blind spots where you haven't been seeing what you need to take care of, or I feel like regrets are going to be a big theme for a lot of people, anywhere where you have regrets. And we're going to take a look at that with the cards right now. And I have to warn people, if you have not been getting out of your comfort zone, you're going to. Okay, so let's take a look. We have the 8 of Wands reverse. Now, with that crazy energy I was just talking about, that, it's just over and over. And it's like just being on the sea, and you're thinking, okay, everything's calm. And then we go into this violent storm where you're like tipping like this and coming back. And then right when you think you're going to fall off and drown or get washed off the deck, it settles down all of a sudden. And you're like, okay. So we are going to be, and it's going to exhaust us. We got the 8 of Wands in reverse, not feeling so at the beginning of the week, where that energy is going to have us focusing on what we're feeling, the feels. Even if you are not a good feeler or feels, and there are people that just don't have that tool set, it's like, I just don't deal with that. I want to deal with the good stuff. And maybe don't know how to handle that either. That's going to basically kind of put us in a little bit of I feel like there's a heavy lethargy mode. There's a reason for that. Everything that happens next from Monday to Wednesday, I feel like late Wednesday evening to early Thursday morning is all geared with a purpose, and it's all a good thing. Now, doesn't sound well, but let's keep going. Second major energy it's going to be hitting us is this Hierophant reverse. Literally getting tossed off the ship outside your comfort zone. This is about shaking things up, doing things outside the norm. It's like, well, I don't do this because XYZ, or, well, you're not going to have a choice. I feel that for some, quite a few, sorry, my throat's getting dry. Woo, and I think our throat chakra is going to have some thing to do with it. We might not be able to speak. I mean, we're going to be like, I think we're all going to be in like, I don't want to say shock modes per se, but I feel like we're going to be like, it's going to be hard for us to catch our breath. Just like me right now. Dad, that was weird. Thanks, Spirit. Okay. So, and I swear when I saw this card, I was thinking, oh, that's the universe, going, that's the universe. Okay. This is the Five of Swords. Usually I call that the battle card. Choose your battles wisely. That's the energy of us fighting it. Okay. Trying to fight it. And the universe going, you know what? You had your chance. Literally, it's the universe going, And everybody's going, what the Catz? I know. I'm sorry. It's just, 2020 with all the stuff that we've all been going through and we're evolving, we're awakening. Okay, we're aware. Are we done yet? We're tired. And I think this is where we're tired. So it's better, honestly, just to let go. Let go with the flow. It's easier if you just, okay, like my dad taught me this way back when I had to learn to drive in Japan. Okay. Like first time. My dad said, if you see that you're going to hit another vehicle, just, and it's true for like people who drink and drive and get in accidents, that they hardly have any injuries because they just relax into it. And it's almost the same scenario. Okay, here, maybe that wasn't the best, but I was just talking about relaxing and going, fuck it, be tired, and just go with it. It'll make it much easier. And you know what? With these endings that are coming up, new beginnings are immediately coming in. I mean, it's going to be quick. So maybe part of this energy with the Hierophant reverse is I was seeing, and I have to laugh because I do have quite a few Virgo friends. And the thing is locking into a plan for what's ahead in a certain area. And the universe has been trying to give you stuff in, but it's like, no, that's not a part of my plan. Get out of here. Get out of here. It's not only Virgos. I just had to give a little friendly jab. Right, Dawn? Okay, so, but when you just go, hit, and all of a sudden the universe is like dissembling your plan and you're going, oh my God, how's this gonna, and then all of a sudden this is how, and you're gonna be like, well, that wouldn't be the way I do it, but okay, then at least it's there. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have stuff like that happen. I also feel very, very, very heavy feelings of regret. Anybody who has regrets, and I know we're getting close to holidays and people think of their past people, or, it could be anything, but it's definitely centered around relationships, and regrets is going to be huge in the next 3 days. So if you have regrets, it doesn't hurt, and you don't want to go anywhere near that person going, well, that didn't end well, and, what's the worst thing? If they've ghosted you or whatever, you just go ahead and just write it out. Whatever it is you need to say, that needs to be released. Not for everybody, of course, take what resonates, pitch out the rest. This is a general read. Okay. And no one trumps your intuition. Not any psychic, not any tarot card. What you feel in your gut, that's what you go with. That's your inner GPS. And that's going to be so important for us this week. But with the emotional upheaval, it's going to be a challenge. And that's why we have this Two of Pentacles. Things have to get like this. Things have to be off balance and thrown into chaos right in the next 3 days to get us back into balance. Some of us have still been hanging on too safe, and they're like, it's like, okay, this is the final thing. Okay, now it's like Yahtzee. It's like you throw the dice and they're like, okay, guys, pshing, Yahtzee, That's pretty much and I'm like, are you guys serious right now? This is the messages I was getting today. Having a sense of humor through this whole thing is going to help. We also have the Seven of Swords energy. This is more to me about regrets. If there was, for some of you who've had situations where maybe you made a decision or ghosted, or, maybe we're not so, didn't have good intentions, maybe they were selfish, who knows, no judgment, I ain't throwing no damn stones. However, that's going to be a big, huge spotlight, those blind spots. There's some things that have to end. There are some, even if you haven't talked to that person in 5 years, 1 year, 2 weeks. It's the regret that you've got to make it right. It has to do with your karma. I don't know who that's for. Take it as it resonates. Okay. But those people that's going to be highlighted. You're going to see it's going to turn around. And even if you've been avoiding it, it's going to be, you're going to be like, I can't run from this. I have to say it while you have the chance. That's what I get from Spirit for you. But underneath all this energy, we have this beautiful Page of Cups going, but we're going to give you something back. If you just corpse it for a minute, if you allow us to shake up your world, if you allow us to turn everything inside out just for a minute, next few days, we were going to give you something so damn amazing. We promise. That's what I was getting in message. Yeah. Oh, well, that explains why these cards that came out earlier and I just threw them over there. We've got throat chakra, speaking your truth. Try not to speak from the emotions. Step back before you react. You know, emotions can drive us to do a blurb, you know, and it can be a good thing for some people and not so good for others, depending on what your intention is. But make sure you step back before you react. And I just keep wanting to tell you guys, listen. Yeah, base chakra is also in play. So a lot of the shaking up might scare us because it's going to feel like a security, financial security, material. It's going to give us a momentary but just remember, everything's going to work out. You know, you are strong. We really need to ground down and root in. If we do that will, and if we ground down, root, and just kind of like the bamboo, just kind of, we're strong enough. We got this. We made it this far in 2020, didn't we? We sure did. Because there are good things coming now live. You might get locked in your head. Mental conflict going back and forth. Again, you know, the universe, it's easier said than done. Trust you. You get stuck in your head, forget it, you know, but it's, you know, make sure when that happens, look immediately, see where the fear is. Once you go, it's because this triggered me because I'm scared of, and then it should lighten that. Honestly, it's going to be that quick, at least to clear the head part. Okay. The waiting game. So what I was feeling too, we had the hangman in here, didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay. I just had this hangman energy. The parts that all of a sudden that we're moving go on hold. Be ready, because that's the area the universe is going to get ready to just throw the dice in the Yahtzee cup and shake you up a bit. But it's all going to be good. So try to hang in or just go, you know what? You got to trust. 3 days. That's where I'm feeling all this energy from. You know, some of it may feel like you have to make a sacrifice. Yeah, your sacrifice is letting go of control. Don't try. I mean, it's one thing to plan out, you know, where you want to be, what you want to do, you know, everything for your happiness, which we've all been doing. And some people have made that sacrifice and took that leap of faith. Some haven't. But the universe is going to show us by turning things upside down. The sacrifice, mainly what I see is control. And you'll see why it's going to be unique to everyone that experiences this. But this beautiful Nine of Pentacles, this material harvest. So there's going to be a lot of stuff, actually. I feel like that's just fulfillment. It's like after this is over, we're going to we're going to be like, whoa, like still spinning. But then we're going to go, oh, you know, I don't think everybody's going to hit the lotto or anything, but I feel like it's going to be peaceful for some. I feel like there's going to be a renewal there. Like, to me, that's more considered towards the root chakra. You know, after all this is said and done, you might finally get that dream job, or you might finally get ahead in your business, or something you've been working on doing that makes you happy and you want to make that your thing. You know, that's it. Maybe you're waiting for somebody. So for this week, trust is from the universe. Trust in what's happening. Good things are coming out of it. It's going to be a little scary. Yeah, healing chaos. I can't make this up, guys. That came out in this pile. We are protected, so we have to trust because miracles are about to take place, is what I feel. So anyway, on that note, guys, yes, I'm still doing personal readings, donation-based. Just whatever you need me to look into, just don't give me details. More details, not so good. No details. It's validity for you and me. On that note, guys, have a wonderful night. I'll have the horoscopes up tomorrow, which is Monday, November 30th, the day of the eclipse. Take care, guys, and thank you for your support. I love you.